Hey everyone, welcome to Crafting Carnivorish. I'm Hyla, and I really had to go overboard there for James and Emily. You guys made me laugh so hard at the end of the live the other day when you did that. So I didn't even realize I'd double wave whenever I start my videos. And I will not stop doing it now that I know, but I'm going to be thinking about it every time. I'll be thinking about you guys and making me laugh. Oh great, my camera is almost dead. Okay, let me plug it in. Okay, it's plugged in now. It's plugged in and I think it's charging. Okay, so today is Friday. I don't even know what day, the 28th. So I went ahead and had a little bit of cheese today. I'll show you a picture of that or video. I had bacon nachos, which I plan on doing a little video of how I make those. It's another really simple recipe. You guys know I make really simple stuff, mostly meat-based stuff, but I'll share that with you. It's one of my favorites again. But I was like, I'm ready for some cheese, and I just sprinkled a little bit. It was already pre-shredded. I know that's not great, but that's what I had. Like I said, I just did a little bit, and to tell you the truth, it wasn't that great. It was really overpowering on the dish, on the nachos. I was like, the first couple of bites, I was like, what is that taste? What is that? It was like really sharp. It was like a Colby, what is that? Colby Jack blend, I think. Anyway, I was just like, what is that flavor? And honestly, it was not that great. And yeah, so I could have done without the cheese for sure. So isn't that funny? Go without cheese for a month and how differently it tastes. So I'm not sure I'll be eating a lot of cheese in my future. Maybe mozzarella because it's so mild. But I did have a pretty busy week. Yesterday was busy, just running kids here and there, and then I had to take the dogs to the vet. And I videoed a little bit, but if I could have videoed getting out of the car and getting them into the clinic, it would have been hilarious. But I needed that extra hand. There was no way I could have done that. And then some funny things. The dogs were being funny in there, but you know, I didn't record like when the vet was in there or the assistant or anything. Just like when they were pacing around and stuff, because they just go crazy. It was actually Kit Kat's first time, and she did good because Lucy was there with her, but Lucy's just happy to go anywhere and to meet anybody. But once they wanted to hold her and examine her, she was not. She dug in her paws like this and was sliding across the floor when they were trying to pull her leash, and she was trying to climb up in my lap. It was really funny. So if somebody could have been recording that, would have been hilarious. But they did, all in all, they did really good. You know, trying to wrestle two 50-pound, over 50-pound dogs anywhere is not fun, but they did good. So I think I said in the last vlog that I feel like I'm probably going through menopause. The reason I don't know for sure is because I have had a partial hysterectomy. I always say hysterectomy, but it's actually a partial because they didn't take everything, and which is the reason why I didn't go through menopause after my hysterectomy, because that's only if they take your ovaries, and they did not. I am just like, for weeks now, I've been waking up just sweating, and I'm either freezing or I'm sweating. I'm like nowhere in between temperature wise, hardly ever. It's almost always one extreme to the next. And I wake up in the middle of the night, can't tell you how many times, just sweating, just so hot, it wakes me up. And sometimes I think it's the dogs because they're laying next to me, but yeah, the other night I had 2 fans on me and it was cold and I was sweating. So yeah, and then mood swings and the weight gain. There were some other things, but those were the major ones. So I really feel like that's might be what's going on because I'm 49. I will show you some of the things I've done, some of the things I've eaten. I'll split screen. I worked on the flower bed last night before it got dark. So I'm going to try to go out there and show what I've done. We did get a little bit of mulch, so I did some more weeding and put the mulch in. There's a spot where some kind of flowers or something went wild, and there's no more flowers. It's just like the leaves, and it's taking over. I don't know what it's doing. I'm not a flowery person, or don't ask me gardening questions. I don't know. But it has taken over, it's taken root, and we've been trying to dig it up, and I worked on it too with the shovel trying to get it up, and it is a mess. It's horrible. The ground is really, really wet from all the rain we've gotten, so I thought I could work on it last night. I was so sore. My back is hurting. I kind of overdid it, but I'll try to go out there and show what we've done and then how bad the other areas look. So it's going to take a little while to get it all cleaned up and looking good again. And yeah, today I've been cleaning and doing tons of laundry. I woke up at 4 a.m. sweating and couldn't go back to sleep, and my back was hurting. So I figured by the time I got home after running everybody everywhere that I would pass out, but no, I got a bunch of stuff done. I've been surprised, and I haven't crashed yet, so hopefully not. I've been having more issues with heartburn as well, and have been having to take some medication for it, but I cut back on my caffeine and carbonated drinks because I was having at least one every day, like carbonated and then some caffeine, and the heartburn started getting really bad. So I've been cutting way back and going days without either caffeine or carbonated drinks, and so it's gotten better. I got a little bit today. I could feel it coming on. I was able to drink some water and walk, and it went away before it got bad. But that's the first time in a few days. So yeah, I just need to be careful with those kind of drinks. It's easy. You start drinking them, and then you start drinking them every day, and then you start wanting more, you know. So I'm just gonna have to be careful with that, and coffee especially. And I did have some carbonated drink today. I made me a coffee and only had a couple of sips of it. It didn't taste good, so I dumped it and then got out my Celsius. But I dilute it down, but with carbonated mineral water, so getting all that carbonation. And it could be a little bit of a caffeine too, but having that issue. I didn't say, along with the limited dairy that I did in April, I also very limited chocolate as well. No Chalk Zero or anything like that. I still had like my collagen powder. Not every day. I don't have it every day because I don't drink coffee every day or have things that I can put it in every day. So I just use it when I can. So if I make something with keto chow, I always put collagen powder in it. But I also have some Perfect Keto. I have strawberry, I have salted caramel, which is almost gone. I'm out of my unflavored. So mostly what I have is the chocolate or the strawberry. So it's, you know, there's only certain things you can put it in, but I try to get it in when I can. So that chocolate flavored, and there may have been something else here and there, but I think that was mainly the chocolate I've had. Like I said, no Chalk Zero at all this month. But I didn't say anything about that. I just decided to kind of cut that out a little bit, or limit it, and ended up really cutting it mostly out. Like I said, a little bit of chocolate flavoring here and there, but nothing like, no buying any Chalk Zero, no ordering any Chalk Zero. So I've been proud of that, because if I had it, I'd eat it. Oh, for May, let me remind that I am doing the No Way May with Dawn Does Keto. So I'm going to put up my scale. I did weigh this morning, and I've been fluctuating this month just by a pound, up and down the whole month by a pound. Just when I've been only weighing like once or twice a week as it is. So there was no weight difference with the limited dairy. That's, another reason why I thought it's got to be something that's not food related. My steps have been better. I jogged twice this week, Monday and then today, 2 20-minute jogs. So I'm thinking for May, I also want to, because I'm gonna try and sign up for Derek's step challenge for May as well. I've done it twice. I did it January and March, so I want to do it this month too. So I need to, my steps have been pretty good, so I also want to do that, but I want to challenge myself to jog at least 3 days a week. I don't want to put the bar up too high, since I've only been doing once or twice a week as it is, so I want to say 3 days a week. So I think I can do that, and then plus, continue to walk too on the other days and that day as well. But try to step it up, get a little bit more exercise. I'm getting a lot more like housework done and stuff like that, stuff around the house. So I'm getting more movement in, not just steps. I'm getting movement in. So even if my steps aren't where I want them to be, I'm getting a lot more movement in. like, you know, with the flower bed, I was sweating and sore when I got done, and of course I didn't get any steps from that because I'm kind of in one spot. So just because my steps aren't crazy good or even at 10K doesn't mean I didn't work hard that day. So I'm remembering that, thinking about that. Okay, I'm gonna get off here because this is going way too long. Thanks y'all for watching so much. If you are new, please subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell, like, share, comment. Please be kind with your comments. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and happy eating, everyone. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Hey guys, it is Tuesday and I just videoed me cooking, which I don't do anything elaborate. This was actually the most elaborate thing probably that I do. And so it's like bacon nachos. So I filmed it. I will show that. I will split screen or something and show that. But yeah, that's about, I don't do any major cooking. I grill, stuff like that. I'm just watching the dogs because sometimes they'll chase the chickens. So hoping they'll just play with their balls. Play with their balls. They're girls. So I'm still not feeling great. Our weather has still been going up and down. We had rain this weekend and then it got cold. It got in the 40s and then it would get back up to the 80s, and yeah, it's just been miserable. So I've had sinus pressure and pain off and on, and chills, and then hot flashes. So, and I'm saying hot flashes because, you know, I thought it was all because of the sinus and allergy stuff. Sorry, I can't keep it still. So I think the reason for all this weight gain and for the other symptoms, I'm starting to think that it's because of menopause, because I am 49. So that would not be out of the realm of possibilities. Age 51 is pretty normal for, from what I read, for it to stop, for your body to stop releasing eggs or producing eggs, your ovaries. I feel like I can't talk. I can't think straight. That's another one of my issues right now. So yeah, just turned 49, so it's not off that would be what's going on. I have noticed my mood has gone up and down the last few weeks, so that was one of the big indicators that I was like, wait a minute, my mood. There's been a couple of times where I got like just really short with like the dogs, and I don't know, just like easy to get, you know, upset over stuff that I wouldn't normally get upset over since I've changed my diet. So like the second or third time that happened, I was like, wait a minute, why am I getting so upset over this? And I will tell you a trick to when your mood gets really down or crazy like that. I eat a little butter, not a tablespoon. That's what I was told, but I do like a half a tablespoon of butter. And I got that tip from Larry at Carnivore Quest, talking about your mood being down and trying that, and it worked for him, and he had heard it. I don't know where he had heard it from, but I have tried it a few times when I was having, you know, mood issues, and it always works for me. For like within like 30 minutes my mood will be leveled out. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's psychological, but it works. So that's what I've been doing whenever my mood does go up or down. And like I said, I've been really chilled, and I thought maybe I was running a fever or something, but I read that that is one of the symptoms as well. Like I'm either really cold or I'm sweating. So there's just, you know, there's other symptoms, so I think that might be the issue, and then the weight gain. So yeah, I haven't talked to my doctor or anything, but I'm thinking that is maybe what's going on with me, and didn't have anything to do with dairy. So as you probably know, I'm doing the no dairy challenge this month, but for me it was just extremely limited dairy. Still having butter and some keto chow, but that's about it. No cheeses, no sour creams, no heavy whipping cream, cream cheese. I think I said everything, I can't remember. But yeah, and I have stuck with that. I actually haven't missed that much. Every now and then I'll miss it. So I'm gonna try not to go crazy with it when I do reintroduce it. But honestly, I have seen no no benefits from getting rid of the dairy. And I honestly was thinking that it probably wasn't the dairy, but I wanted to give it a shot because I was dairy free for many years, and because of my stomach issues, and never really saw any improvement in my stomach issues. And when I reintroduced the dairy, I didn't have any issues whatsoever. So I didn't really think that, I was just willing to give it a try and see if it helped, and to see if it helped with all the allergies and sinus and stuff. But honestly, no, I can't really tell an improvement at all. We're at the end of April, so yeah, I'm going to be reintroducing dairy back into my life, and I'm going to stop trying to figure this out, because I think I know what it is, and you know, maybe talk to my doctor and see what that. I'm just afraid to talk to the doctor. I don't want to get put on any kind of medications. That's the only thing I'm afraid of, talking to the doctor. But yeah, I'm just going to try to keep my diet as clean as possible. And I'm thinking that if I was still on the standard American diet and I was going through this, that it would be way worse. Like, especially with the mood swings and stuff, because like I said, I'm able to control them. Once I recognize them, I go get some butter and just let it melt in my mouth, and like I said, it's gone. The mood swings are gone. So I don't know for sure. That's just my diagnosis of what I think might be going on. But I know other women are going through that or have gone through that. So yeah, I'd love to hear your advice and tips and whatever else, what y'all are doing. I can tell you, I think I said this on the last vlog, I'm not sure, that I'm going to do for May, the challenge I'm going to do is the No Weigh May, which is so cute. I've got some things going on. I've got appointments. I've got one child to take to an appointment tomorrow, and then the dogs have to go to the vet the next day. And yeah, so that's gonna have a busy week. I may try to vlog some of that. I forget sometimes to vlog what I'm doing, but I also got a keto crate this week. I have it set up for every 3 months, and I actually kind of forgot about it, and it's kind of disappointing, so I'll probably cancel it. I've gotten a couple of good things from those. It's a good way to try new products if you like some treats here and there, but that's why I only get it every 3 months. But I've actually had to throw stuff away because they expired before I could eat it. But I was really disappointed in this month's keto crate. It just wasn't really much in it that I even thought I would enjoy. So usually there's some Chalk Zero or something in it, and there wasn't anything like that in it. So yeah, it was disappointing, but I will show that too, maybe at the end, just unboxing it. I was going to do a separate video, but I think I'm just going to do everything all together. And that's all I can think of. I hope y'all are having a great week, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new to my channel, and like, share, comment, but please be kind with those comments. Happy eating, everyone. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and I will catch y'all on the next one. Bye.